故事从简单开始，逐步提升，持续下来，你会惊讶自己在不知不觉中理解更复杂的英文文章。故事开始。
Once upon a time in India, there was a boy named Narendra Modi. He was born in September 1950 inches, a small town called Vadnagar in the state of Gujarat. At that time, India was still a young country. It had only become independent 3 years earlier in 1947. Narendra's family was very poor. His father, Damodardas Modi, ran a small tea stall near the railway station. His mother, Hira Ben Modi, worked hard at home to take care of 6 children. The family lived in a tiny mud house with no electricity, no running water, and very little furniture. From a very young age, Narendra understood the value of hard work. Every morning, even at 6 or 7 years old, he woke up before sunrise to help his father make tea. He carried hot tea in small clay cups and ran around the station serving tired passengers. Sometimes he walked barefoot because his family could not afford shoes. Even in cold winters, he woke up at 4 a.m., started a fire, helped his father, and then went to school. Narendra never felt ashamed of selling tea. He saw it as a way to learn. While serving tea, he listened to passengers talking about the world, politics, and great leaders. One day, he heard someone speak about Swami Vivekananda, a famous Indian monk. That moment changed his life forever. At school, teachers noticed something special about Narendra. He was not always the best at reading or writing, but he was confident and brave. He loved debates, speeches, and school plays. When he was 8 years old, his school organized a play. Narendra had a small role, but when he spoke, everyone was amazed. His voice was strong, and his expressions were full of energy. People began to think that he was born to be a leader. Unlike other children who played outside, Narendra loved spending hours in the library. He read books about history, great leaders, and spiritual teachers. He was deeply inspired by Swami Vivekananda, who taught courage, self-discipline, and serving the nation. By the age of 12, Narendra started meditating and thinking about the meaning of life. He did not dream of becoming rich. He dreamed of helping people. When he was 17, Narendra did something shocking. He left home without telling his parents. He did not take money. He wanted to explore the world, meet monks, scholars, and social workers. This journey changed him forever. When he returned home, he had a vision, a dream, and a fire inside him. He was ready to change India. Soon after, his parents arranged his marriage. At 18, he married a girl named Jashodabin. She was quiet and traditional. The wedding followed all customs and rituals, but Narendra was never ready for a normal family life. He wanted to serve his country and dedicate himself to a bigger purpose. Soon after the wedding, he left his wife and focused on his mission. Narendra joined the RSS, a volunteer organization that trained young men in discipline, leadership, and service to the nation. At first, his tasks were small. He swept floors, served tea, and cleaned offices. But he never complained. He knew that great leaders start from the bottom. Slowly, he took on more responsibilities. He organized meetings, recruited young people, and managed events. His speeches were powerful. People listened when he spoke. He traveled across India, met farmers, poor people, and students, and learned to understand their problems. He learned how to connect with people, organize campaigns, and handle criticism. In 1975, India faced a big crisis. Prime Minister Indira Gandhi declared a national emergency. Opposition leaders were arrested, newspapers were censored, and protests were banned. Many RSS leaders were jailed. Narendra went underground, changing locations, wearing different clothes, and using fake names. He secretly helped leaders escape and spread awareness about democracy. After the emergency ended in 1977, Narendra became more popular. People saw him as a fearless leader. After working in RSS for about 15 years, Narendra joined the Bharatiya Janata Party. At that time, BJP was a small party struggling to gain power. Narendra brought energy and new ideas. He organized big events and campaigns, attracting thousands of people. In 1995, BJP won the Gujarat state elections. This was the first step in Narendra Modi's journey to the top. In 2001, Gujarat's chief minister resigned due to health issues. The party needed a strong leader. Narendra Modi was chosen. At first, people doubted him because he had never held a government position. But within a few months, everything changed. Under Modi's leadership, Gujarat grew fast. He improved roads, electricity, and businesses. Business leaders praised him. People called him a development-oriented leader. But his journey was not easy. In 2002, a train carrying Hindu pilgrims was set on fire. Violent riots broke out between Hindus and Muslims. Over 1,000 people died, and the state was in chaos. Modi was heavily criticized. Some said he did not do enough to stop the violence. Others accused him of supporting it. For years, this event haunted his political career. Many thought his journey was over, but Modi did not give up. He focused on development and economic growth. Gradually, Gujarat became one of India's fastest growing states. People saw how Modi transformed the state. By 2012, Narendra Modi was one of India's most famous leaders. In 2013, BJP chose him as their candidate for the 2014 general elections. Some people worried he was too controversial because of the 2002 riots. Opposition parties and media criticized him, but Modi was determined. He traveled across India, visiting hundreds of cities and villages. He gave thousands of speeches and used social media like Twitter and Facebook. His slogan was Ab Ki Bar Modi Sarkar, this time Modi government. On May 2014, BJP won 282 seats, a clear majority. Congress, the ruling party, suffered its worst defeat in 30 years. Narendra Modi became Prime Minister of India. Becoming Prime Minister was only the beginning. India had many problems: corruption, slow economy, poor infrastructure, terrorism, and few jobs. Modi took bold actions. Opened millions of bank accounts for poor people. Jan Dhan Yojan. Started the Swachh Bharat campaign to clean India. Promoted digital technology and online services. Digital India encouraged companies to make products in India, make in India. In 2016, Modi made a shocking decision: demonetization. He banned 501,000 rupee notes to fight black money. People lined up at banks. The decision was risky, but showed his courage. By 2019, Modi's popularity was still high. BJP won 303 seats in the elections, and Modi became Prime Minister for the second time. During COVID-19 inches 2020, Modi made tough decisions: nationwide lockdown, vaccine development, and help for millions of poor people. By 2024, Modi won a third term. He became one of India's longest-serving prime ministers. Even at 74, Modi still dreams big. Make India a $5 trillion economy, improve education and healthcare, strengthen India's military and global position. Modi's life teaches an important lesson: your past does not define your future. He had no money, no family name, no political background, but he had a dream. If a tea seller can become prime minister, you can achieve anything. Will you wait for success or fight for it? Will you give up or rise like Modi? Greatness is earned, not given. Modi's story proves that nothing is impossible. Your dreams are waiting. Go chase them.
如果你喜欢今天的故事，别忘了按下赞，让我知道你喜欢这样的英文故事哦。想看更多简单又好懂的英文故事吗？快去看看我的其他影片，跟着故事慢慢变厉害。今天你学到哪个单字或句子最喜欢呢？或者你想看我下一集讲哪个故事，都可以在留言区打卡告诉我，我会看每一则留言哦。别忘了每天来打卡学英文，慢慢你会变得更厉害。